Hey you guys, this is Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm so bored. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube bored. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020, the album, Dad. I forgot the song I'm supposed to sing. AF. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and forget you. Is that the words? I don't remember the words. Anyway, that was over on my Good Judys Reddit. So if you don't know, what you don't know is a lot. I have a whole Reddit just for the people that watch my videos called the Good Judys. I will link it below. And I went over there today and I was reading the whole thread, and I'm going to respond in a little bit here to some of the questions that they have over there. They actually talk a lot about some drama, and I read like every single thread. I caught up, so I'm going to respond to that in a little bit. But I have a little bit of a drama story to talk about first with Shane Dawson. Before I do though, I need to get some I need to get my lips prepared. It's a lip thing. Like 6 months ago, I said that in there. And I said, does anybody know like where that comes from? It's a lip thing. And where it comes from is Sandra Bernhardt, who I am like obsessed with. I love Sandra Bernhardt so much. Some people call her Sandra Bernhardt, but I still call her Sandra Bernhardt. But anyway, back in the day when she was friends with Madonna and she was on David Letterman, she was like on David Letterman all the time. And I loved her so much. And one time she was talking on there about people getting fake lip injections. And she said this whole thing about talking about her lips, and she's like, it's a lip thing. So that's been like a personal joke between me and my Good Judys for years and years and years. I'm done with my purse now. I can put it over there. All right. Ding-a-ling-ling, sham-a-lang-dang-ding-dong, ding. House of Drama phone. This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Am I bored? Well, of course I'm not bored. Oh, my Lord. What? Oh, I know. Dawn and I were just stuck in this house together all day long. What? Well, I have to whisper, but I took that movie Fences and I threw it in the trash. The trash. I threw it in the trash, Jane. Oh, I couldn't watch that Fences anymore. It was just driving me crazy. Well, we watched that tiger story last night. What's that? The tiger prince, or the tiger Prince Albert, or the... Well, he had a Prince Albert. I know he used locks. Oh, my Lord, how painful. I can't even imagine. Can you imagine on your nipples? Oh, I know, Jane. But anyway, the Tiger King. Oh, Lord, that's going to make for the Women's League on Tuesday. I swear I believe that Carol Baskin, she killed her husband, allegedly, in conspiracy speculations, for entertainment purposes only. Oh, I swear, no, she did it. Of course she did it. Oh, I just believe it all day long. That poor, Free Joe, that's what I say all day long. Lord, that show, it was too much. It was just too much. I know. Well, I ate my leftover tuna tetrazzini, and I watched the last couple episodes of it. What am I going to start watching now? I don't know. I think maybe Gossip Girl. I think I'm going to watch the Gossip Girl again. 6 times I've watched it. Well, usually while I'm cooking. What do you think I should watch, Jane? What? Don't do what with cats? Oh, my Lord, Jane. Who would ever want? Oh, my Lord, Jane. I've never even heard of that show in my life. You might be able to get that over on the Adam and Eve. Use code Peter. Anyway, well, all right, Jane. Well, I'll see you. I'll probably talk to you before the Women's League. All right, love you. Okay, bye. So anyway, y'all watching that Tiger King? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. I finished that last night. I'm going to do my review of that either today or tomorrow, but that's going to be up today or tomorrow, my review of the Tiger King. That is the weirdest stuff I've ever seen in my entire life. I was thrown out by that show. Oh, my Lord. And listen, I watch all of those documentaries up on the Netflix and all that kind of stuff. I watch them over on the Amazon Prime and the Hulu and all that kind of stuff. I don't think the Disney Plus, it doesn't have any documentaries. If they do, they're all like animal stuff. I don't care about that. I just really did. I will say, though, and I'm going to say this in my review, the most honest comment at the very end was from that Sosh that worked at the park, Sosh or something like that. Anyway, you can go watch my review of that. That review will probably be up. I'm going to say, maybe I'll do it today, and I was going to do a dog unboxing today. We're on desperate times over here, folks. We're on desperate times. But I got the Dapper Dog box sitting up in the kitchen, so I'm going to do that in a second. But maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll do the review. I don't know. You'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm still posting videos on all 5 of my channels. I got 5 on it. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about Shane Dawson, shall we? Because there's really nothing else going on. Tomorrow, I think I'll probably have 2 videos that I'm going to do tomorrow. My husband actually... he showed me this thing tonight, and he was like, do you want to do this video? And it was like these questions of like, how well do you know your significant other? And I was like, well, I just did this Q&A, so let's like wait a couple days. And he was like, well, I want to do this. So we're going to do that. We're going to do this video called How Well Do You Know Your Significant Other? And it's like a list of questions he found on Instagram or something like that. So anyway, we're going to do that video either tomorrow, but I also have a drama video coming up tomorrow, and a very exciting one. But today I wanted to talk about Shane Dawson. Well, not really. This is like the shortest thing in the entire world. But Shane posted on his Instagram here, I will put it up right here. He posted this picture of him editing. He said, editing something to get my mind off things. Not sure when or if I'll post it because every day I feel different, but I want to try and finish it and make something fun for you guys. So far, I've been having fun editing, though, which has been nice. I hope you guys are doing okay and staying safe. Well, what's interesting to me was, didn't he just come out like a couple weeks ago and say that he was going to do this makeup look, and then he was like, but I may not ever post it because he's not feeling great about it or whatever. I think this would be a perfect time for Shane to just sit in his makeup room and have a fun time just doing makeup looks. Nobody cares how good you are, Shane, with it. I think it just would be a really fun, hilarious video for you to sit down and do. And like I've said in the past, I don't know, maybe pick some smaller creator out and do a makeup look. People, like a lot of people think that it would be nice if Shane did a makeup look since he put out the best-selling palette of 2019, just one. I just think it'd be fun to see him just do one makeup look, that's all. But anyway, I'm actually going to be doing a makeup look over here. You know, I cover enough makeup drama and beauty influencer drama. I thought, well, what the hell? I sit here and talk about it. I can do a makeup look too. So I'm going to be doing a makeup look over here. It's going to be coming up in the next week or so. It probably, I talked about this on my vlog. It probably won't, oh, I did it in my Q&A. I talked about it in my Q&A. I did a Q&A 2 days ago. I talked about what kind of makeup video I'm going to do over there. So that will be up sometime in the next week. I'm actually really, really excited to do it. I will be following a tutorial. I think I picked 2 tutorials that I want to do. So I'm going to do both of them. They're very, very similar, and I'm going to be doing that on this channel, so just get ready for that. So anyway, what do you think that Shane Dawson could be putting out? I'm really excited about it. You know, I have to say that one of the things, I'm losing fans all over the place. One of the things I'm kind of like, it's hard for me right now is that everybody that I usually watch that posts regular, consistent content or videos or whatever is really not posting anything right now. And I'm like, could you guys like start posting some... Oh my Lord! I had to edit something out. I said something that was not a good thing to say. But anyway, that's how we edit. We just stop it and restart it over here. But anyway, I would... it was about my flag going in the air. That's what it was about, okay? I would like to see my YouTubers post some stuff. Come on, you guys. Where are you at? Post some consistent contact. I want to see you guys doing something. I don't care if you're just sitting around with your gals talking. I don't care if you're just like sitting there, you know, like Ryland and, you know, everybody just sitting around talking. I don't care. I just want to see it. I think it would be fun. I wish I just, listen, just come up with something, just something different, you know? Like today, I talked about Shane Dawson for about a minute and a half, and now I'm going to talk about the Beauty Guru Reddit and the Good Judys. So if you want to stay and see my opinion about all that, stay. Okay. So Shane, we're waiting for this video. I can't wait to see what it is. One of the things though that like nails on the chalkboard is when he says, I'm editing this, but I may not post it. It's like, that is such a tease. Why are you teasing us? Just say, I'm editing it and I'll put it out sometime in the next week. I want to see it. Something, Shane. Something to entertain us and get our mind off something. And plus, then we can make a drama video out about it. So anyway, I'm excited to see what he's doing. I'm excited to see what he's going to post. Anyway, let me know what you guys think it might be in the comment section as well. I have absolutely no idea what it could possibly be. Okay, so I have read literally everything that there possibly could be read on the Beauty Guru Reddit over there. Let me tell you, there is a thread over here. Let me find it. I'm like way back. I need to go to the top. Hold on. It's something about like, what are bizarre reasons that you unfollowed beauty influencers? Where is it? It was one of the top ones. What was the most bizarre reason for which you stopped watching a beauty YouTuber? Okay, this thread is hilarious, okay? And like, it is really, really bizarre things. Like when you go over there and read, you should go over and read it. Everybody should, if you're bored, I mean, like really, who's not bored these days, right? But if you go over there and read it, it's hilarious. Someone said, hello, a Reddit virgin here. Oh my Lord! A Reddit virgin here, writing for her very first post. Nice to meet you all. I came to you with, I hope, an entertaining topic to discuss. Have you ever had a situation where you watched someone for a long time and then for the most ludicrous reasons you couldn't watch them any longer, like something so silly, irrelevant, shameful that it is difficult to admit it, even to yourself? And then she goes in here and she talks about a couple that for her were like really, really hard for her to continue to watch. And I thought, this is really like an interesting topic because there have been a lot of YouTubers that I have like watched over time. And the thread, let me just tell you, okay, it's not really, it's pinpointing certain details about people. But like if you go into it with an open mind and kind of like laugh at it, it's kind of funny stuff. It's not stuff that like, I stopped watching this person because of a real serious reason, if that makes sense. It's kind of like somebody's fingernail is never like on straight or something like that. Or I didn't like their cartoon intro that they do on their videos, right? It's stuff like that. And so when I went through here and I read it, I was like, this is kind of hilarious. But at the same time, I was like, this would be smart for beauty influencers to go in here and read this and see why some people stopped following them. Because for some of these people, there's a lot of comments underneath. I'm trying to find one that is like not kind of like a mean one. Well, I mean, they go in here and they talk about like Thomas Halbert's nails, how they sit on his fingernails, but it's not like a really cruel one. It's just like, it like drives some people crazy. And they go in there and they said, and they talk about other people with their nails as well and stuff like that, about like how they sit, like that they're like not like, anyway, you'd have to read the thread to see what it's like. And, but they're not like cruel reasons. They're like, I still love this person. And what's funny in here is, it's not the people that you would think it is. Hold on a second, let me find one that, because some of them are kind of like, it could be bordering on what you would think is kind of mean. Hold on a second. They talk in here about like Nikki tutorials, that they feel like she complains too much and things like that. And then they go in here and somebody said, I unsubbed from pretty much any beauty YouTuber that had that cartoony intro. It made me cringe and it was worse that so many of the big YouTubers had it. Also, anyone that did excessive facial expressions and weird noises to be quirky. And they go in here and they kind of list somebody. And then they talk about, like, just anyway. It's kind of an interesting thread if you go in there. And I thought it would be interesting for the beauty gurus. I'm like, you should go over here and read this and see why people are, like, not following you. For, like, really, because I think sometimes we wonder, like, why do people unfollow us? And I get people all the time that comment on my videos and they'll say, like, you did this, I just can't anymore. Like, you said cats are aliens. I don't say that anymore. Listen, I don't, okay? Because I used back in the day, and it's a true story too, okay? We're going to find out one of these days that cats are aliens. When aliens take over the whole entire planet, we're going to find out that they were, the inside of cats were these aliens, okay? Anyway, here, I'll put up a little picture for you right here. You see? One of these days, we're going to find out that that's what cats are really aliens. Well, every time I say it in a video, I get like 5 people that are like, I just can't with you and the cats and the aliens. Like, I love cats, I love my cat, I love my prissy pussy. Oh my Lord, family friendly! That I'm going to have to unsubscribe to you. And I'm just like, seriously, over your love of cats? Tiger King. Anyway, so I get it, right? Okay, now let's go in here, and I want to tell you, I went into, hold on a second, let me get into it. I went into the Good Judys, which currently has 1,145 outstanding, fantastic members. So thank you so much, Good Judys out there. And underneath here, I wanted to say, where was it? Somebody asked about whether or not I comment on this. I think it was the newbie question one. A newbie question. This is from 6 days ago from Catherine. And Catherine said, does Peter ever comment here? Thanks. And someone said, I haven't seen Peter comment yet, but he does shout out this thread quite a lot across his channels. And then someone said, I haven't seen him do so, but I think he wants to keep his Reddit account anonymous. And then someone said, my Reddit account is literally, I think, like Piermont or something, Peter, I don't know. And someone said, he might be active in the sub and we don't know it. because he is a regular random account. Haha, that would be neat. And someone, but not true. I'm not over there sneaking around, I swear. And someone said, maybe he is posting under Judy or Jane, LOL. Well, that would have been absolutely hilarious. I wish I would have. I wish I would have posted under Judy or Jane. That would have been fantastic. I should have thought about that. Maybe I'll make an account called like Jane and Vivian or something like that. But anyway, no, let me tell you the reason why, for those of you that follow that thread over there, just wondering. That's yours. That's like your thing to do over there. And I get such a kick out of reading it. You guys put such nice posts over there and stuff. But like, that's yours. And I don't want to come over there and you know, like I will tell you that the moderator who started it, Mariah, thank you so much thank you for starting it, Mariah. She even, I think, reached out to me. I think it was her that said, you know, if you want me to like take anything down, I was like, girl, you do you. You guys have fun with it over there. No, like, I don't care about all that. So anyway, that was a good question. But then somebody said on here, wait, they were questioning about the Good Judys and how we came up with the name, the Good Judys. Oh, Tucker and Boo. Someone said, hi guys, does anyone remember what breed Tucker and Boo are? National Puppy Day. And then Bunny, hey Bunny, how are you? She said they are Papatis. It's a mix between a breed between Maltese and Papillon Brunch. I'm like, girl, how you are good. How did you remember that? And then people were like so sweet. Someone said, I can't remember, but they are super cute. And someone said, yes, Boo and Tucker are cutie pies. Do not know breed either. Peter? They're Papateases, they are. And it's not as fancy as it sounds. They're basically little mutts, but we love them. Anyway. So anyway, then they put in here an intro song request. I thought it would be so fun to leave some requests for Peter's intro song. Maybe he'll see a few he likes and add it to the Dad AF album. Leave a request below. And Gwendolyn got her request today because she put, never gonna give you up, which is so funny because let me tell you this, okay? When I was in high school, my friends, I had like his hair kind of in high school, and people used to say, they were like, you're just like Rick Astley. What happened to him? One hit wonder. Anyway, okay, let's see what some of the other songs are. I wear my sunglasses at night, Glamorous Life. So the song Glamorous Like back in the day, is that by Vanity? I think it's by Vanity. Anyway, was such a huge drag song when I used to go to drag bars when I was like 19 to 21. Like that was a song that like all the drag queens did. That's a good request. Crazy Train by Ozzy. Okay, well those are some good ones. Okay, good. So there's a couple people that are go over here. They shout out their channels. All right, a second. Now I want to tell you something, okay? Listen, okay? I know I'm not no fashion model couture on Instagram yet, okay? Here, but let me throw this picture up. Somebody posted this and said, the album, Dad, AF, thought this was Peter for a split second when scrolling. And I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I guess I don't look so good these days. But anyway, it's this guy, and he got 2.5 million views singing a Neil Diamond song or something played on his guitar 4 days ago. Neil Diamond hands, washing hands. I was like, whatever, I should have thought of that. Someone said, if Peter ever got sick of reporting on Beauty Guru drama, what do you mean if, gal? When? No, I love it, actually. It's so fun. The whole world of the beauty influencer community is so fun to me because you're like, what's gonna happen next? Like, you never know. I mean, it literally is like watching an ongoing reality show that's never gonna end. And it's never gonna end because once they all like are gone and like they do something else, then it's gonna be somebody else that comes on. Okay, someone said, personally, I'd love for him to talk about celebrity drama. He'd truly be the TMZ of the YouTube community, LOL. Oh, that's really sweet, thank you. And someone say, I'd say YouTube drama, I'm sure there's nothing new there's something new every day, which there is. No matter how minute it is, Sean Dawson. Oh my God, somebody needs to start a channel, call it Sean Dawson, because I swear to God, every time I say Shane Dawson, I always say Sean Dawson. Anyway, Sean Dawson putting out a little picture saying he's going to edit a video. So anyway, yeah. I love the beauty influencer drama. It's fun, you know? But I have thought recently about doing more mainstream celebrity kind of like drama and talking about like, I don't know, like Kylie, you know, donated $1 million and everybody coming for her and all this kind of stuff, you know, or just random stuff that's going on. I have thought about doing that. I thought it would be fun. And you know, in fact, back in the day, like one of the channels, and I don't really ever shout this channel out, but it was a channel that I actually watched almost on a daily basis. And it was, oh shoot, why can't I think of his name? Michael, what's his name? Michael, rowed a boat ashore, hallelujah. Okay, Michael, why can't I think of his name? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? He hasn't put, shoot, I've talked about him on his channel a couple times. But anyway, he used to do, like, oh, What's the Buck? What's the Buck? Maybe his name's not Michael. His name's not Michael. But anyway, he used to do these videos where he would sit at a desk. And it was very much like Philip DeFranco, but back in the day, he would wear a tie and he would talk about celebrity drama. And his videos used to get like hundreds and thousands of views. And I loved it. And then like all of a sudden, it just kind of like, well, we'll save that for another drama video. But he kind of like, it kind of went all over the place and he stopped doing that. But I watched What the Buck on a daily basis. I loved that so much. By the way, for those of you out there that said this was supposed to be about Sean Dawson, well, get over it. It's not just about Sean Dawson. It's about Piermont and all of his things as well. Okay, so let's get back into the beauty. Oh, someone said, I love Peter to watch Tiger King and hear his review, y'all. This is great. It's indescribable. Someone said he mentioned it in his vlog last night, so I'm vlogging in like an hour and a half from the driveway. It's kind of like a podcast. Anyway. Last night, but not in depth. But oh my God, so many hilarious comments to be made. Someone said it's crazy good. Someone said I'm 2 episodes in. Okay, so they all go in here and they talk about the Tiger King. Well, I am going to be doing that review, as I said. Hold on, where is this? Someone said something about the Good Judy thing. Like, where did it come up with? I wanted to... people are so supportive of each other over here. It's so nice. They comment about, I'm reading my book over on my BookTube channel, so I'm reading like 2 chapters a day. Someone said, so where did the term Good Judys originate? I've only been watching Peter for a few months, thank you. And someone said, Piermont is from Indiana. Who is this? This is from Foxy Mama. I'm really doing this video out of dedication for them over there because this is really so nice that they do this for me on a daily basis. So someone said, Piermont, this is from Foxy Mama, is from Indiana. Piermont is from Indiana and calls his female friends his Good Judys. I'm not sure if it is an Indiana thing or a Peter thing. We all have kind of bonded over his videos in the comment sections of his 5 channels, and Mariah graciously started this thread to bring us all together. Those of us who have watched him for a long time refer to ourselves as the Wolfpack. Wolfpack. Also with the blue heart being our symbol, so when you see the blue hearts in the comment sections, it's starting to sound kind of a little bit like a cult, isn't it? No, I swear, it's just a bunch of nice people. Anyway. The blue heart is in our comment sections. That is what it stands for. And a lot of people think he is saying wolf pack, but it is woof for his dogs. Welcome to the pack. Well, actually, woof, okay, is a term in kind of in the gay community when you see a really good looking guy that is walking by and typically somebody that's a little bit older, you know, whatever, and they go woof, like that, okay? And that's where that all came from. And Tyler Oakley and his friend Corey, back in the day on their podcast, Psychobabble, used to do it a lot. And so that's kind of why I started to do it over here. So anyway, but somebody says on here, they got it right. And they said, Judy Garland, term of endearment in the gay community as she is an icon. Goes back to the time before LGBT plus rights. There is some interesting information on it. Also, documentaries about Stonewall and Paris is Burning are also good places to start for historical reference. Sorry, I'm a historian. And she's absolutely, who is this? Oh, this is Melody. Hey, Melody. Uniquely Melody. I will link her channel below. She is one of the members of the book club, and she also started a channel recently. And she posted a video of hers on here as well. So she's absolutely right. That's where it started from. It started that a lot of people really loved Judy Garland. A lot of people don't know this, but I believe that Judy Garland passed away like right around Stonewall, like a day or 2 before. I should know this because my birthday is typically like it's like a day or 2 before the Stonewall riots. Hold on a second. Judy Garland death. Let's see when it was. Hold on a second. June 22nd, 1969. And Stonewall, I believe, was the 28th. Stonewall riot date. June 28th, 1969. So it was like that same week. And then my birthday is the 29th of June. So it always coincides with Pride Day and Pride Month and things like that, which I think is pretty cool, you know? And so a lot of people back then would call their friends their Good Judys. That's what they would call them because of Judy Garland and things like that. And a lot of that, you know, when we hear things today, what's interesting to me, like a lot of this RuPaul's Drag Race stuff has like brought back a lot of these terms, you know? These like kind of like gay terms. And when I was out, like at 18 years old, you know, like these were terms that we would like, you would hear it all the time. Like you know, like they talk about like boogered queens and stuff on there, and they call it like clocking somebody. Like clocking somebody was like if you walk down the street and somebody clocked you for being gay. It was like, oh, like they clocked us, they clocked it, you know? And like if we went to the state fair, I can remember one time my good Judy and I, we went to the state fair, and we had on like Western shirts and John Deere hats, and we thought, you know, we thought we were pulling it off. Anyway, we walked by, and this guy shouted at us, and he was like, hey girls, like it was like some like dart game or something. He was like, hey girls, want to play? And my friend looked at me and he goes, we just got clocked. So it's stuff like that, right? You know? But anyway, I just want to thank all of the Good Judys over there for posting on a regular basis. I will link the link below. I will link the link below. And I will be back tomorrow with not one, but 2 videos, I think. So I'm real excited about that. Anyway, I hope you guys are happy. I just wanted to make a video today. I was sitting around and I was like bored, and I was like, I'm just going to make a video. So listen, I know it's not in depth. I know the Shane Dawson, Floss and Dawson stuff was only like a minute or 2, but I just wanted to get on here and say hello to everybody and do something fun, and maybe, hopefully, take everybody's mind off things for just, I don't know how long this has been now, 20 minutes or something. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.